Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 a.m. mentality is more than just a wake-up time. It's a mindset that separates dreamers from doers, setting the tone for relentless success. Early mornings are a sanctuary for those who dare to rise before the world stirs, embracing the quiet hours as a canvas for productivity, focus, and growth. At 4 a.m., distractions are minimal, and the mind is at its sharpest, allowing you to prioritize the tasks that truly matter. This sacred time is an opportunity to build momentum, aligning your actions with your long-term goals before the chaos of the day begins. Success thrives on consistency, and waking up at 4 a.m. is a declaration of discipline. It's not just about the hours gained, but the intentionality of how they are used. The early morning hours provide the perfect environment to cultivate habits that fuel success, whether it's engaging in deep work, exercising to energize your body, or meditating to center your mind. Each of these activities compounds over time, creating a foundation of resilience and clarity that equips you to tackle challenges head-on. The 4 a.m. mentality also speaks to the power of sacrifice. It's a commitment to trading late-night leisure for early morning purpose. While the world sleeps, those with the 4 a.m. mindset are already preparing for the day ahead, sharpening their edge in a competitive world. This practice fosters a sense of control, reminding you that you have the power to shape your destiny by mastering your mornings. Moreover, this mentality instills a sense of urgency. It's a daily reminder that time is a finite resource, and how you start your day often determines its trajectory. When you rise with intention at 4 a.m., you create a ripple effect that influences every decision and action throughout the day. It's about setting the pace, taking ownership of your time, and ensuring that every moment is aligned with your aspirations. The 4 a.m. mentality is not for everyone, but for those who embrace it, the rewards are undeniable: a life of focus, purpose, and relentless success. The first hour of your day holds unparalleled power. It is the time when you have the opportunity to set the tone for everything that follows. How you start your day determines not just the direction of the next few hours, but the trajectory of your entire life. The first hour is when you shape your future, even before the world awakens and demands its share of your attention. Think about this: before anyone else has the chance to shape your thoughts or influence your actions, you have the first hour to yourself. You have the unique privilege to decide what kind of mindset you will carry into the rest of the day. Will you approach the day with clarity and focus, or will you allow distractions, doubts, and the chaos of life to take hold of your mind? The first hour is your opportunity to take control, to establish the foundation for success. The importance of the first hour cannot be overstated. It is during this precious time that you will make the decision to either be reactive or proactive. Most people wake up, check their phones, dive straight into emails, social media, or the demands of the world. The moment they do, they surrender their personal power to outside forces. They give up control over their thoughts and, in turn, their day. But those who understand the power of the first hour refuse to let external distractions dictate their lives. They take this time to invest in themselves, to align their minds with their vision, and to set the tone for success. When you wake up early, you are engaging in a deliberate act of self-leadership. You are taking control of your morning, your thoughts, and your emotions. Early mornings are the best time for deep reflection, focused planning, and personal growth. It is the moment to tune into your goals, your dreams, and your purpose before the demands of life pull you in 1,000 different directions. Your mind is clear, your body is rested, and the world is still a perfect recipe for mental clarity and strategic thinking. In this first hour, you must resist the temptation to indulge in reactive behaviors. Refrain from checking your phone, responding to messages, or scrolling through the news. The moment you do, You allow the outside world to dictate your emotions and thoughts. Instead, use the first hour to connect with yourself. Reflect on your purpose, your goals, and the reasons why you are striving for success. This is not the time to rush into the demands of your job or your personal life. This is the time to check in with your inner world. When you take control of the first hour, you also take control of your mindset. The power of a positive, focused, and clear mindset cannot be overestimated. How you start your day influences how you will face the challenges, obstacles, and opportunities that come your way. A strong, clear mindset will help you navigate the difficulties of the day with purpose and confidence. A foggy, distracted mind will lead you to react emotionally, make poor decisions, and miss valuable opportunities. The first hour is your chance to sharpen your mind, strengthen your will, and align your focus with the success you desire. The first hour of your day is also a time to prioritize your health and well-being. Many successful individuals understand that physical health is a cornerstone of success. How you treat your body in the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. Take time to stretch, exercise, hydrate, or engage in mindful practices that rejuvenate you. Your physical energy is the fuel that powers your mental energy, and when both are aligned, you become unstoppable. The first hour is the time to invest in yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually so that you are fully equipped to tackle the day ahead. Another powerful aspect of the first hour is the ability it gives you to connect with your purpose. The most successful individuals are not simply working to survive, they are working with a deeper sense of purpose, a vision that guides their actions. The first hour is the best time to reconnect with your why, the reason you do what you do. When you have a strong sense of purpose, it becomes easier to stay focused, to make difficult decisions, and to push through challenges. It is this sense of purpose that fuels your relentless pursuit of success, and the first hour is the perfect time to remind yourself of the bigger picture. The first hour is a sacred time. It is a time when you can create the rhythm of your day and the momentum that will carry you through the hours that follow. When you prioritize this time, you are not only giving yourself the gift of peace and clarity, you are creating a daily ritual that will position you for success. In this hour, you are not waiting for life to happen to you, you are making life happen for you. You are aligning yourself with your purpose, setting clear intentions, and preparing yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally to meet the day's challenges head-on. What you do in the first hour determines what you can accomplish in the rest of your day. It is the hour of power, the time when you have the opportunity to mold your day, your future, and your life. Seize it, cherish it, and recognize its importance. If you can master the power of the first hour, you will not only transform your mornings, you will transform your life. Discipline is the cornerstone of success, and it is built on the decisions you make every single day. One of the most crucial decisions you can make is how you begin your morning. Discipline does not magically appear in your life when you need it. It is cultivated over time through consistent actions, habits, and behaviors. The morning sets the stage for everything that follows. And it is in those first moments of your day that you decide whether or not you will live in alignment with your highest potential. Many people believe that discipline is something reserved for a few elite individuals, but the truth is, discipline is available to everyone. It's simply a matter of making the right choices. The morning is the best time to exercise discipline because it's the time when you have the most control over your environment and your mindset. When you wake up early and choose to be productive, you are establishing a pattern of discipline that will carry you through the day and eventually the rest of your life. The discipline you need to succeed in any area of your life begins the moment you open your eyes. When the alarm rings, you are faced with the choice to stay in the comfort of your bed or to rise and make the most of the day ahead. It may seem like a small decision, but this is the beginning of discipline. Every time you choose to rise early, you reinforce the habit of doing what is necessary, even when you don't feel like it. And when you make that choice consistently, it becomes easier, almost second nature. The morning is where you lay the foundation for everything that follows. Your level of discipline in the morning dictates how well you will handle the rest of the day. The more you prioritize structure and self-control during these early hours, the more control you will have throughout the day. If you wake up late, rush through your morning routine, and begin your day in chaos, it becomes much harder to stay disciplined as the day goes on. On the other hand, when you wake up early, set your intentions, and follow through on your commitments, you build a sense of self-control that strengthens as the day progresses. Discipline is not just about taking action, it's about making decisions that are in alignment with your goals and values. When you wake up early, you have the opportunity to reflect on your vision, your mission, and your purpose. This morning time allows you to set clear intentions for the day so that you can focus on what truly matters. By creating a disciplined morning routine, you begin each day with purpose, and that sense of purpose carries you through the challenges that may arise later. But discipline does not only come from the big actions, it's the small, consistent actions that make all the difference. The way you manage your time, your energy, and your focus in the morning creates momentum that will carry you throughout the day. It is the simple act of rising early that speaks volumes about your commitment to your future. You are telling yourself, I am in control of my life, and this sense of control creates a ripple effect throughout the day. Each time you resist the urge to hit the snooze button, you are building discipline. Each time you choose to start your day with focus and intention, you are strengthening your character. The morning is also a time to prioritize your health, which is another form of discipline. It's not enough to simply be disciplined in your work or your goals. Your body needs to be disciplined as well. How you take care of yourself in the morning sets the tone for how you will feel throughout the day. When you wake up early, you have the time to engage in physical activity, hydrate, eat a nutritious meal, and center yourself mentally. This is a form of discipline that not only enhances your physical well-being, but also strengthens your resolve and focus for the day ahead. Moreover, discipline in the morning is about training your mind. The first moments of your day are a blank canvas, and how you choose to fill them will determine how your thoughts will guide you throughout the day. When you wake up with discipline, you set the tone for positive thinking, productivity, and resilience. You begin the day with a mindset of growth and focus, which makes it easier to tackle challenges, stay motivated, and continue pushing forward toward your goals. But if you start the day in a state of disarray, rushing to get things done or feeling overwhelmed, you are setting yourself up for a scattered and unproductive day. Your mind is the most valuable asset you have, and discipline in the morning is the practice that keeps it sharp, focused, and aligned with your highest vision. Every successful person understands that discipline is not something that just happens, it is something that is cultivated through daily habits and choices. The morning is your first opportunity to cultivate that discipline. The power of the morning lies in the fact that it is yours to shape. It is the one part of the day where you have complete control before the demands of the outside world take over. When you rise early, plan your day, exercise, and focus on your goals, you are laying the foundation for success. Discipline in the morning is also a reminder that the most important thing you can do each day is to take responsibility for your life. It's easy to blame circumstances or other people for your challenges, but true discipline comes from the understanding that you have the power to shape your destiny. The morning is a daily opportunity to prove to yourself that you are in control of your actions, your decisions, and your future. By starting each day with discipline, you are claiming ownership of your life and making the commitment to live in alignment with your purpose. In the end, discipline is the ultimate form of self-love. It is the way you honor your potential and your future. The morning is where you begin to develop that discipline, and it is in these quiet moments that you set the stage for all that is to come. When you master the discipline of the morning, you unlock the power to live a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. There is a powerful truth about the mind: it thrives in silence. In the quiet moments of life, when there is no external noise or distractions, the mind is at its sharpest, clearest, and most focused. In today's world, we are constantly surrounded by noise from technology, work demands, personal distractions, and the noise of other people's opinions. It's easy to believe that the key to success is to keep moving, stay busy, and be constantly in action. But the truth is, our minds are most capable of greatness when we allow them the space to be still. In the quiet, the mind is not just idle, it is highly alert and open. It is during these moments of stillness that we can tap into our highest level of focus, creativity, and insight. The constant buzz of modern life can often cloud our thinking, making it difficult to access the deeper, more profound thoughts and solutions that lie within us. But when we take the time to be quiet, we allow our minds to clear, to process information more effectively, and to engage with our inner wisdom. The mind is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it requires the right conditions to function at its peak. Just as a hammer is more effective when used with precision and control, the mind is more effective when it is given the space to operate without interruption. In the noise and rush of daily life, we are constantly reacting to the outside world. We are responding to emails, texts, meetings, and demands from all sides. This external input often pulls our attention away from our own thoughts and decisions, making it difficult to think deeply or make intentional, thoughtful choices. But in the quiet, there is a space where the mind can think freely without the clutter of outside influences. When we seek out quiet moments, we are allowing ourselves to reset, to recalibrate our focus. The mind, just like the body, needs time to rest and recover. In the stillness, we are not just resting, we are sharpening. We are allowing our thoughts to settle, to clear away distractions, and to focus on what truly matters. This stillness enables us to align our thoughts with our highest purpose, to find clarity about our goals, and to make decisions that are in alignment with our values and aspirations. The quiet also allows us to connect with our deeper self. In the hustle and bustle of life, it is easy to get caught up in the external world, constantly reacting to what is happening around us. But in the quiet, we can reconnect with our inner voice, the part of ourselves that knows the truth, that understands our purpose, and that guides us toward our highest potential. It is in the stillness that we can hear the whispers of inspiration, the ideas that will lead us to the next level of success, and the solutions to problems we may have been wrestling with. Great minds throughout history have understood the importance of quiet. Many of the most successful people in the world take time each day to be still and allow their minds to reflect, meditate, and rejuvenate. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in silence, these individuals recognize that the key to sharp thinking and creativity lies in moments of quiet contemplation. When we embrace silence, we create the perfect conditions for our minds to thrive. The quiet is also the place where we can confront our thoughts and emotions without distraction. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often avoid confronting our inner fears, doubts, and insecurities. We stay busy, hoping that by doing so, we can outrun our problems. But in the quiet, we are forced to face what lies within. This confrontation is not something to fear. In fact, it is in these quiet moments that we gain the clarity to heal, to grow, and to become more resilient. The quiet allows us to process our thoughts, to understand our emotions, and to develop the mental toughness we need to overcome challenges. The power of the quiet also lies in its ability to enhance our creativity. When the mind is freed from the noise and clutter of the outside world, it becomes more open to new ideas, innovative solutions, and creative inspiration. Silence fosters a state of mind that is receptive to new possibilities. Many great ideas, inventions, and works of art have been conceived in moments of solitude and silence. It is in these moments that the mind can truly wander, exploring new ideas and solutions that may not have been evident before. Furthermore, the quiet allows us to develop a deeper sense of mindfulness. In the stillness, we can fully engage with the present moment without being distracted by the past or the future. This presence of mind enhances our focus, our attention to detail, and our ability to make decisions based on the reality of the moment, not based on external pressures or assumptions. It is through mindfulness that we can gain clarity and insight, making better decisions and taking actions that are in alignment with our true goals and desires. In a world that constantly demands our attention, the quiet is becoming a rare commodity. Yet, it is more important than ever. The mind, when left to its own devices in the silence, is capable of extraordinary things. It is in the quiet that we can sharpen our focus, reconnect with our inner wisdom, and cultivate the clarity that drives success. In the absence of noise, the mind finds its sharpest edge, ready to cut through the distractions and obstacles that may lie in its path. Consistency is the quiet force that moves the world forward. It is not the grand gestures or sudden bursts of energy that lead to lasting success. Rather, it is the steady, persistent effort over time that makes the difference. Success is not built in a day, it is built in the small, consistent actions that we take every single day, regardless of the circumstances or how we feel in the moment. The power of consistency lies in its ability to compound over time, creating momentum that eventually becomes unstoppable. When you begin any endeavor, whether it's a personal goal, a business venture, or a lifestyle change, there are moments of excitement and inspiration. However, it is in the daily commitment to show up, to continue despite challenges, and to keep moving forward that the true power of consistency emerges. It's easy to begin something when motivation is high, but it's the discipline to maintain that effort when motivation wanes that determines whether success will be achieved. Consistency is the secret ingredient that separates those who reach their goals from those who give up halfway. Success is not the result of one grand action, but the sum of many small, deliberate steps taken over time. Every action you take, no matter how small, adds up. It's the little things that matter: the morning workout, the daily reading, the focused hours spent working toward your goals. These small actions might seem insignificant in the moment, but over weeks, months, and years, they compound into something powerful. Just as drops of water eventually carve through rock, consistent effort will break through obstacles and create results. One of the greatest misconceptions about success is that it comes through sudden inspiration or a burst of brilliance. While moments of insight can certainly play a role, lasting success is built on the foundation of consistent action. Consistency allows you to refine your skills, deepen your knowledge, and grow in ways that sporadic effort never can. It is through consistency that you learn, adapt, and improve, turning small successes into monumental achievements over time. The power of consistency also lies in its ability to build momentum. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in the world. Once you start making consistent progress, the results begin to build upon each other. You gain confidence, you grow stronger, and you develop the mindset that success is inevitable. Every small step forward makes the next one easier, and before long, you are moving forward with such force that setbacks no longer seem like obstacles, but mere challenges to overcome. The consistency you cultivate in the early stages is the fuel that propels you toward even greater success. Moreover, consistency helps to build discipline and mental toughness. It requires an unwavering commitment to your goals, regardless of the obstacles or distractions that may arise. The road to success is never without difficulties, but it is those who are willing to stick to their plan day in and day out who ultimately prevail. Consistency forces you to develop a strong mindset that refuses to quit, no matter how tough the journey may become. It teaches you to trust the process and understand that every effort, no matter how small, is contributing to your long-term success. It's also important to recognize that consistency builds trust both in yourself and in others. When you consistently show up, whether it's in your work, relationships, or commitments, people begin to rely on you. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and consistency is the cornerstone of that trust. If you say you're going to do something and you follow through with it day after day, people will know they can count on you. In the same way, your consistency builds trust in your own abilities. When you prove to yourself that you can do what you set out to do, your confidence grows and you start to believe that no goal is too big. The discipline required for consistency is also the key to personal growth. It is through consistent effort that we develop our skills, expand our knowledge, and evolve into the best versions of ourselves. The journey of success is not just about reaching a destination, it is about the person you become along the way. Consistency molds your character, strengthens your willpower, and cultivates the resilience you need to navigate the challenges life throws your way. The more you consistently invest in your personal growth, the more you will reap the benefits in every area of your life. Another powerful aspect of consistency is that it creates a routine. Routines provide structure, and structure gives your life direction. When you develop a consistent routine, you free your mind from the constant need to make decisions about what to do next. Your actions become automatic, and your focus shifts to executing with excellence rather than spending energy figuring out what needs to be done. The power of consistency lies in the fact that it eliminates uncertainty and replaces it with purposeful, deliberate action. With a solid routine, you create an environment for success where every action you take is in alignment with your goals. It is also important to understand that consistency requires patience. In a world where instant gratification is often the norm, we can easily become discouraged when progress seems slow. However, the true power of consistency lies in its ability to deliver results over time. Results do not always come immediately, and it's easy to lose heart when you don't see instant rewards. But the beauty of consistency is that it compounds, and in time, your results will far outweigh the small efforts you made in the beginning. Success is not a sprint, but a marathon, and consistency is the steady pace that gets you to the finish line. In conclusion, consistency is not just a trait, it is a way of life. It is the key to turning your dreams into reality, and it is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. By showing up every day, committing to the process, and persevering through challenges, you create a momentum that will carry you forward towards success. The power of consistency is not in its speed, but in its relentless, unwavering commitment to the goal. When you commit to consistency, you commit to greatness. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Early mornings are more than just the first hours of your day, they are a powerful opportunity to cultivate resilience. Resilience is not something you are born with, it is a muscle that you develop over time. And one of the best ways to strengthen this muscle is through the discipline and mental fortitude that comes with waking up early and embracing the quiet of the morning. In the quiet of the early morning hours, you have the chance to prepare yourself mentally for whatever may come your way. It's an opportunity to reflect on your goals, to visualize your success, and to affirm your ability to overcome obstacles. This mental preparation is an essential aspect of resilience because it helps you anticipate challenges and approach them with a calm, focused mindset. When you start your day with purpose, you are less likely to be thrown off course by unexpected events or difficulties. Instead, you will face them with the confidence that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Resilience is also about having the emotional strength to bounce back from setbacks. Early mornings give you the chance to check in with yourself emotionally, to process any feelings of doubt or frustration before they have a chance to take hold. The stillness of the morning allows you to confront any negative emotions that may arise, acknowledge them, and then let them go. By starting your day with this level of emotional clarity, you are better equipped to handle stress and adversity later in the day. You create a strong emotional foundation that helps you bounce back faster when life throws you curveballs. The benefits of early mornings go beyond just mental and emotional preparation. They also improve your physical resilience. Consistent early rising often leads to better sleep patterns, improved physical health, and increased energy levels throughout the day. When you wake up early, you are allowing yourself the time to nurture your body, whether that's through exercise, proper nutrition, or rest. A strong body supports a strong mind, and by caring for your physical health, you are building the resilience needed to tackle challenges with energy and vitality. Physical exercise, particularly in the morning, is a powerful way to cultivate resilience as it strengthens both your body and mind. Building resilience is a gradual process. It's not about having the strength to face a major crisis in one moment, but rather about developing the inner strength to handle the daily challenges that life presents. Early mornings provide a consistent opportunity to build this inner strength. Each day that you wake up early, you are reinforcing the habits of discipline, focus, and mental toughness that are the bedrock of resilience. These small, consistent actions add up over time, and before long you will find that you are more resilient in every area of your life. Moreover, early mornings teach you the value of patience and persistence. Resilience isn't about reacting in the heat of the moment, it's about being prepared and staying the course over the long haul. The discipline to wake up early, to make the most of the quiet hours, and to engage in meaningful activities requires patience. You won't see immediate results, but with time, you will notice the cumulative effect of your efforts. As you wake up early each day and commit to building resilience through small, consistent actions, you will start to see the bigger picture, how these early mornings are shaping your ability to endure, persevere, and overcome. In essence, early mornings provide the perfect environment for building resilience. They offer the quiet, the space, and the time necessary to develop the mental, emotional, and physical strength needed to face life's challenges. By committing to wake up early each day, you are setting yourself up for success, not just in the day ahead, but in the long term. Resilience is not something that happens overnight. It is cultivated over time, one early morning at a time. When you embrace the discipline of early rising, you are not just preparing for the day ahead, you are building the resilience needed to thrive in every area of your life. In a world filled with distractions, focusing on what truly matters is one of the greatest skills you can develop. Opportunities are constantly available to those who are willing to seize them, but those opportunities require a focused mind to be fully recognized and acted upon. Focus is the bridge between intentions and achievements. It transforms potential into results. Every moment offers the opportunity to focus on what matters most, and when you seize that opportunity, you unlock the ability to shape your future with purpose and clarity. The ability to focus is often overlooked in our fast-paced world. We are surrounded by constant stimuli, the ringing of phones, the buzz of notifications, the pressure of endless demands, and the endless barrage of information. In the midst of all this noise, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture, but it is in the quiet moments when we consciously choose to focus that we are able to tap into our greatest potential. Focusing allows us to direct our energy toward a specific task or goal, and when we do so consistently, we lay the groundwork for success. To seize the opportunity to focus, we must first recognize that focus is a choice. It is not something that just happens. It requires conscious effort and a decision to block out distractions and prioritize what truly matters. This decision to focus is what separates those who succeed from those who remain stuck. Focus enables you to be fully present in the task at hand, giving it your full attention and energy. When you focus, you are able to immerse yourself in the work and give it the attention it deserves. It is not about working harder, but working smarter with intention and purpose. One of the most powerful ways to develop the skill of focus is to create an environment conducive to it. Your surroundings play a significant role in your ability to concentrate. A cluttered workspace, a noisy environment, or constant interruptions can derail your focus and hinder your productivity. To seize the opportunity to focus, you must take responsibility for your environment. Create a space where you can be free from distractions. This might mean turning off your phone, closing unnecessary tabs on your computer, or setting boundaries with those around you. The more intentional you are about your environment, the easier it becomes to focus on the task at hand. Focus also requires discipline. It's easy to give in to distractions, especially when the task at hand is difficult or uncomfortable. But it is in these moments that the power of focus becomes most valuable. When you choose to focus despite the temptation to procrastinate or get distracted, you are building discipline and mental strength. Each time you push through the urge to give up and remain focused on your goal, you are strengthening your ability to stay the course, no matter how challenging it may be. Discipline and focus go hand in hand, one feeds the other. As you develop discipline, your ability to focus increases, and as you focus more, your discipline becomes stronger. The opportunity to focus is also an opportunity to prioritize. We live in a world that demands our attention in many different directions. It is easy to become overwhelmed by the sheer number of tasks and responsibilities we face each day. But when you seize the opportunity to focus, you are making a deliberate choice to prioritize what is most important. You must learn to say no to the things that do not align with your goals and focus only on the tasks that will move you forward. This ability to prioritize requires clarity of vision. When you know what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to identify the actions that will lead you toward your goals. The more you focus on your priorities, the less you will be distracted by the noise of the world around you. Seizing the opportunity to focus also means embracing the power of the present moment. Many people live in the past or the future, constantly dwelling on mistakes or worrying about what might happen next. But real power lies in the present moment and what you can control right now. When you focus on the present, you are able to fully engage with the task at hand, giving it your best effort. The present moment is the only time in which you can make a difference, so it is essential to make the most of it. Each moment of focus is an investment in your future, and the more present you are, the more progress you will make. Another key aspect of focus is resilience. It's easy to become distracted when things aren't going according to plan or when challenges arise, but it is in these moments that focus is most needed. Resilience is the ability to stay focused on your goals despite setbacks and obstacles. It's about maintaining your course even when things get tough. Resilience allows you to push through difficult times, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. When you focus on your long-term vision rather than getting caught up in short-term frustrations, you build the resilience necessary to succeed. Focus is also closely tied to energy management. Our energy is finite and it is easy to waste it on things that don't matter. When you focus on your priorities, you are using your energy in a way that aligns with your goals. By concentrating on the things that matter most, you conserve your energy for what truly counts and you avoid burnout. The opportunity to focus, therefore, becomes a way to maximize your potential. By dedicating your energy to the right areas, you create momentum that propels you towards success. In today's world, the opportunities to focus are countless. Every moment, every task, and every decision presents an opportunity to concentrate your efforts on what truly matters. Whether you are working on a project, developing a new skill, or building a relationship, focus is the key that unlocks the door to success. When you seize the opportunity to focus, you align yourself with your purpose and take meaningful steps toward achieving your goals. Focus transforms your energy into action, and through that action, you create the results you desire. Focus is not merely a skill, it is the pathway to success, the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Seizing the opportunity to focus means taking control of your destiny, one intentional step at a time. Every day presents you with a new opportunity to live with purpose, yet most people drift through their days, reacting to what comes their way instead of proactively aligning their actions with a deeper, more meaningful purpose. When you align your day with your purpose, you bring clarity, intention, and direction to your life. Purpose becomes the compass that guides your decisions, shaping how you spend your time, how you interact with others, and how you face challenges. It turns the mundane into the meaningful, transforming ordinary actions into steps toward fulfilling your greater vision. To align your day with your purpose, you must first understand what that purpose is. This requires self-reflection and a deep examination of your values, passions, and long-term goals. Your purpose is not something that can be defined by societal expectations or external validation. It comes from within. It is rooted in who you are, what you believe in, and what you are uniquely called to do in this world. Defining your purpose isn't an overnight task. It's an ongoing process of discovery that evolves as you grow and gain more clarity. But once you have a sense of what your purpose is, it becomes the foundation upon which you can build a life of intentionality. Aligning your day with your purpose starts the moment you wake up. The way you begin your morning sets the tone for the entire day. When you wake up with a sense of purpose, you approach the day with energy, clarity, and intention. The first decision you make in the morning often determines whether you will approach the rest of the day reactively or proactively. If you wake up with no sense of direction or purpose, you allow the day to dictate your actions. However, if you wake up with a clear sense of purpose, you are in control of your day. You are no longer merely a participant in your life, you are the architect of your own success. When you align your day with your purpose, you also create a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Purpose-driven actions naturally lead to a greater sense of meaning in your life. When you are working on something that is aligned with your core values, it doesn't feel like a chore. There is a sense of joy and passion in the work, even if it is difficult or challenging. Conversely, when you spend your days doing things that are out of alignment with your purpose, you can feel drained, unfulfilled, and disconnected from what really matters. The key to living a fulfilling life is to ensure that the majority of your day is spent doing things that are aligned with your deeper sense of purpose. Resilience plays an important role in aligning your day with your purpose. On any given day, you will face challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. How you respond to these challenges determines whether you stay aligned with your purpose. When you encounter difficulties, remind yourself that these moments are part of the process. Stay focused on your vision, knowing that the struggles you face today are stepping stones to the growth and success you seek. Resilience allows you to stay committed to your purpose even in the face of adversity. It gives you the strength to keep moving forward, knowing that the hard work you put in now will eventually pay off. To truly align your day with your purpose, you must also cultivate a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude helps you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. When you approach each day with a sense of appreciation for the opportunities and experiences that come your way, you maintain a positive perspective even when challenges arise. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what is abundant and possible. It helps you stay connected to your purpose by reminding you of the blessings and opportunities you already have. Finally, aligning your day with your purpose requires consistency. It's not enough to have a sense of purpose one day and forget about it the next. You must consistently make choices that reflect your deeper vision. Each day is an opportunity to strengthen your alignment with your purpose. The more consistent you are in aligning your actions with your purpose, the more your life will reflect that purpose. Over time, you will build momentum and your daily choices will become second nature. Living with purpose becomes a way of life, and each day becomes an intentional step toward fulfilling your deepest aspirations. Aligning your day with your purpose is not about perfection, it's about consistency and intention. It's about making each day count, taking deliberate actions that move you closer to your vision. When you live with purpose, your life becomes more than just a series of random events. It becomes a journey filled with meaning, direction, and fulfillment. Every day offers a new opportunity to align your actions with your deeper goals, and when you make that choice, you step into the life you were meant to live. Legacy is not something that is simply given to us, it is something we create with every action, every decision, and every moment of commitment. A true legacy is not measured by material wealth or temporary recognition, but by the values we instill, the impact we have on others, and the contributions we make to the world. The foundation for leaving a lasting legacy is built through early commitment, the deliberate choices we make in our formative years that set the course for our future. Commitment is a force that shapes our character, our work, and ultimately our impact on the world. From a young age, we are faced with choices that have the potential to shape our destinies. While many people wander through life reacting to circumstances and waiting for opportunities to come to them, those who choose early commitment understand that success and fulfillment require proactive effort. They know that the power of commitment is not just about hard work, but about consistency, discipline, and focus. They choose to commit to the things that matter most, whether it's personal growth, service to others, or pursuing a passion with the understanding that their efforts today will create the legacy they leave for tomorrow. Early commitment involves a mindset shift. It's the decision to embrace responsibility, to make choices that align with your core values, and to work relentlessly toward the goals that resonate deeply with you. It's not about rushing or forcing things to happen quickly, but about understanding the long-term nature of success. When you commit early in life, you are planting seeds that will eventually grow into something significant. These seeds may take years to fully blossom, but the process of nurturing them will form the foundation for a legacy that endures. One of the key aspects of early commitment is discipline. Commitment without discipline is like a ship without a rudder. It lacks direction and purpose. Discipline is the engine that drives commitment forward. It is the ability to stay focused on your goals, even when the path is not easy, and to push through obstacles, distractions, and setbacks. The more disciplined you are in your commitment, the more powerful your legacy will be. Discipline allows you to stay consistent, to show up every day, and to give your best effort, regardless of external circumstances. It is the secret ingredient that turns ordinary actions into extraordinary results. Commitment is also about being intentional with your time and energy. Time is the most valuable resource we have, and once it's gone, it cannot be replenished. Those who leave a legacy understand the importance of investing their time wisely. Every hour, every day is an opportunity to build something meaningful. By committing to what truly matters, you maximize the value of your time and ensure that it is spent on actions that align with your vision and purpose. Whether it's dedicating time to your personal development, investing in relationships, or contributing to a cause you care about, early commitment ensures that you are using your time in a way that adds value to the world. In addition to discipline and time management, early commitment involves embracing sacrifice. To build something meaningful, you must be willing to sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term gain. This might mean saying no to distractions, postponing instant gratification, or giving up certain pleasures for the sake of your goals. Sacrifice is an inherent part of commitment. It's about making choices that will create a greater impact down the road, even if they require discomfort or hardship in the present moment. When you choose to sacrifice for something that aligns with your purpose, you are planting the seeds for a legacy that will leave an enduring mark on the world. The importance of persistence cannot be overstated when it comes to early commitment. It is not enough to make a commitment once and expect immediate results. The true test of commitment comes when you continue moving forward, even when the road gets difficult. Setbacks, failures, and challenges are a natural part of the journey, but they do not define your path. It is your response to these obstacles that will determine your legacy. Those who are committed to leaving a lasting impact do not give up when faced with adversity. They keep going, knowing that success is often built on the foundation of persistence. They understand that it is the small, consistent actions over time that lead to significant outcomes. Early commitment also requires a willingness to learn and grow. When you commit to something, it's essential to remain open to feedback, new ideas, and self-improvement. You must constantly evaluate your progress and make adjustments along the way. Legacy is not created by simply following a set path without deviation. It is forged through learning, adapting, and growing. By committing to continuous growth, you ensure that your impact on the world remains relevant and meaningful. The more you invest in your own development, the greater your ability to contribute to others and to make a positive difference in the world. One of the most important aspects of leaving a legacy through early commitment is the way it influences others. When you commit to your goals and live with purpose, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your actions become a model for others to follow, and your commitment serves as a beacon of inspiration. By living a life that reflects your values and purpose, you encourage others to find their own path and pursue their own dreams. The legacy you leave is not only measured by what you achieve for yourself, but by the lives you touch along the way. Your commitment to living authentically and purposefully creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own life. As you continue on your journey of early commitment, it's essential to remember that legacy is not about perfection, it's about progress. The steps you take today may not seem significant in the moment, but they add up over time. Small, consistent actions compound to create monumental results. It's the accumulation of years of disciplined effort, persistence, sacrifice, and growth that will leave a lasting legacy. Every choice you make, every moment of commitment contributes to the story you are writing for your life. Even when challenges arise or progress feels slow, remember that the legacy you are building is taking shape. Leaving a legacy through your early commitment is a choice you make every day. It is not about waiting for the right moment or perfect circumstances. It is about choosing to take action now, to invest in what truly matters, and to give your best effort to something that will outlive you. The legacy you leave is the result of your commitment to living with purpose, to embracing discipline, to making sacrifices, and to persevering through challenges. It is through this commitment that you shape the world around you, inspire others, and create a life that has lasting significance.